The 11th of the month means a new Buddy Check 11 report as we dedicate this day each month to raising awareness about breast cancer in Arkansas.
Now this morning we're walking you through the actual process and emotions of a routine breast cancer screening.
And as you'll see here, we didn't have to go far to find the perfect patient.
I'm probably more anxious than anything else. There's a whirlwind of emotions on the inside, but I'm still trying to be real cool on the outside.
Ebony Kendrick couldn't imagine this day would come until her 40th birthday in February. Being old enough to need a mammogram seemed a lifetime away.
Okay, so I just put this on.
So as she checks in for her very first screening at the UAMS Winthrop P. Rockefeller Cancer Institute Breast Center, she admits
It's easy to kind of put my head in the sand and not really acknowledge that I'm at this point in life that I actually need to do this. But at the same time, I realize it's important.
Ebony might have kept her head in the sand had she not seen our first Buddy Check 11 report in July. She's a producer at the station, and a casual conversation about the purpose of the stories led to a cautious commitment on her part to go ahead and get her first baseline screening, despite normal fears of whether the machines might hurt or the fear that something might be found. But Ebby says she had good reason for taking the leap of faith.
I have a daughter. I want to know what the other end of life looks like. Like, you know, eventually she'll get married, she'll have kids of her own, and I want to be here for that. And I don't want to put myself in a position ultimately that I won't be, because I'm walking around with, you know, breast cancer and never knew because I wasn't brave enough to go and have my mammogram. So here I am.
It's way more comfortable than it used to be.
The screening lasted barely 15 minutes.
Your head's going to be turned towards me. Okay.
When it was over, with her mom by her side, Ebby waited to learn the results, something the breast center at the Rockefeller Cancer Institute offers the very same day. Soon, Dr. Gwendolyn Bryant-Smith delivered the news.
I'm coming with a good report for you. Everything looks good on your mammogram. Nothing suspicious. You get to come back in a year.
And just like that, a simple but comprehensive exam that too many women avoid is finished.
It was a really, really good experience. I'm glad I could get it all done in one day and I didn't have to wait.
We checked in again with Ebby after the positive report. All right, so we talked to you, about a half hour ago, 45 minutes. You were really nervous.
I was.
Describe how you feel.
Relieved. I'm super relieved. And I was blessed today because I didn't have to wait. A few minutes after, having my mammogram done, I got to see a calm face and a reassuring face that, like, I'm fine. And that was priceless.
I had one final question for Ebby. Now that she's conquered her fear of the unknown, what's her best advice to Arkansas women who still have that mountain to climb?
Don't wait. No reason to. That was painless, awkward at times, but well worth it. Like, I now have peace of mind.
So be sure and check on your buddy today. Make sure they're up to date with their screenings.
Now Ebby did just turn 40 years old. Is that sort of the standard age when to start?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. In fact, things used to be different. 40 is your baseline so that doctors have something to look at, and then every year after that is the way it works these days.
Very
so yes,
glad.
40, and she just turned 40, so it was time.
Yes.
And there you saw
Very
it.
glad she got it done. Very glad everything's okay and looking amazing.